Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is your update for Friday, June 6th. We have a lot of humidity around, and so therefore we have a lot of thunderstorms popping up and stuff. So I'm going to show you some live video, and then of the what we have on the radar, and then I'll show you kind of where it's going to go. So let's get to that. Okay, this is your radar at 3:45, and you can see there's a definite line right here coming down. Down lower, it's got some showers, maybe a thunderstorm down here, and there's still some more popping up in the back here behind this line. But this line does have a lot of thunder and lightning with it, so beware of that. We zoom in a little bit. You can see um, this is out towards the western part of the state. You can see it's already cleared Pittsburgh, but there are more forming out here. So we're not done yet. And then you have some over the Laurel Highlands here, and then you got up towards Bradford and Wellsboro. But this line here is coming from just outside of Binghamton, straight through Wayne County. Let's go over to this map and move it over a little bit. You got this coming here. This is the line up here. Here's Scranton right here, Nanticoke down here, Pittston in the middle. So you've got some rain coming through now, maybe some thunderstorms. We go further to the south down here. You can see a couple pop-ups that are ahead of the front. There was a good one right here just south of Hamburg. And then if we go down here, you got a more heavier rain area right now moving towards Lebanon, heading towards Reading. And that's where we got that. This line goes, like I said, all the way down further. Okay, now this is a simulated radar, but you can see there are scattered thunderstorms, wheat and downpours. That would be the red areas here. You can see that they do get bigger as they go through the Poconos and head into North Jersey here. And some of these storms actually from the west can make it to the east. This is around 9 o'clock tonight. They are kind of dying down a little bit, but that takes you to 9, and this is, you can still see some scattered ones to the west. Now this is your radar around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can still see the northeastern part of PA still got some stuff going on. You have just some regular shower or rain coming down through the south, right along the Mason-Dixon line. This takes you to around 9 o'clock, and you can still see these storms up in here are still hanging on as it goes, and very slow to move. This takes you to 11 o'clock, and that precipitation goes around the Mason-Dixon line. It's basically in southern part of the area, and then it all kind of comes together here, and from say Dover on north into Hunter Mountain towards Albany, there's just a steady rain going on in there, maybe a couple of heavier showers. And this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, 6, 7. This is 8 o'clock right here. And you can still see some scattered showers, might even be a little thunderstorm out here in Jersey. But it's kind of dying down and everything's moving to the south. And then you got to go here to Sunday morning. It's around 4 a.m. on Sunday. You can still see there's some convection going on in Jersey, where there is some showers, maybe some sprinkles. This takes you to around 10 o'clock, and you got a little bit of rain now coming into western PA, and it's trying to work its way up. This takes you to 2 in the afternoon. Now, what looked like a good Sunday is now not a good Sunday out west here. You can see there's some heavier showers, some thunderstorms down there. I'd say central PA and eastern PA, Jersey and Delaware, you can get away with what you need to do outside on Sunday. But this rain out here continues to pelt just down here by Pittsburgh and south of it. This takes you to around 5 o'clock. Here's 6 o'clock. Here's 7 o'clock. Here's 8 o'clock Sunday night. And now it's getting in central PA. And there's some downpours and some thunderstorms, especially with this coming across. So kind of a rainy couple of days going on. But on Sunday, the temperatures will not be the worst, but they're not going to be like they've been. Let's see if I can get this to come out Sunday afternoon. Here's your afternoon temperatures on Sunday. You can see where it's raining out here. Elsewhere, temperatures are in the upper 60s, lower 70s, mid 70s as you go towards Philadelphia and Reading and Allentown. So you do warm up, and then as you get into South Jersey, it's a cooler day along the beach in the 60s, but inland it's again in the 70s. Okay, that's just a quick recap of what's going on, and I will do an update for you tomorrow. Take it easy.